Alright, I'm going to show you a little bit about the different Versacourt tile options. I tried to label them so you could see them. So we have the Game Outdoor, the Speed Outdoor, and the Compete Indoor. They used to offer this tile that's slightly different. This is also an indoor tile, this gray one, bluish gray one, but they don't seem to have it anymore on their website, and I don't know if they only offer it from special orders. You may have to ask them if that's something you desire, but I think these other three are by far their most popular. The one I bought is the Speed Outdoor, this orange one. I looked at both it and the Game Outdoor. I have it outside in a shed, which is not climate controlled, so it made more sense to go with something that had a little bit bigger holes than like the indoor tile, because I was worried about condensation underneath from the concrete tile and everything. The big difference between the Speed Outdoor and the Game Outdoor is that the Speed Outdoor is not nearly as abrasive as the Game Outdoor. This has got a lot more tread on it, and if you fall on it or something like that, you can definitely tell it's a lot more scratchy than the Speed Outdoor. Probably the biggest difference is I didn't want the kids falling down and like scraping up knees and stuff. But if your surface gets wet, the Game Outdoor is going to offer way more protection against wet surfaces than the Speed Outdoor. The Speed Outdoor, when it gets wet, like on mine, it's about like a gym floor when it gets wet. You know, so it's a little slippery if somebody drops like a bunch of water on it or something like that. Probably the times I notice it the most is when I'm coming in from the snow. We have snow on our shoes and it's a little slick. We have to get our shoes dried off with a towel or something before we can play. Otherwise it's pretty slick. The only thing I'm not sure of is the Game Outdoor might, like with the Speed Outdoor, you can use regular leather basketballs, which is awesome. So you can use really good basketballs with it. I'm not sure on the Game Outdoor whether you'd be able to do that or if it would rip it up after a while, since it's a little bit more abrasive. My guess is it probably would scratch up a leather ball after a while, but you may have to ask somebody else on that. The other option here is this Compete Indoor. If you have an indoor climate controlled, that would probably be an even better option than the Speed Outdoor. If I would have had a climate controlled building, I would have went with the Compete Indoor. Probably the biggest difference between this one and this one is that the Speed Outdoor, you can see it has more holes, but you can also see, I don't know if you can see like these little dots that are all over the tile that provide additional traction. Those don't exist on this other tile. So those little dots provide, a little bit more grip, especially when it gets slick and things like that. So, whereas this tile, you can see these are all just little ridges. You can see me just scratching it over there. That's why it's a little bit more abrasive. Now, as far as height goes, you can see that, if I push them down to the floor here, the Game Outdoor is actually taller than the Speed Outdoor by a decent margin. It's probably about 1/8 to 3/16 taller than the Speed Outdoor. That may or may not be a big deal, depending on where you're at. Definitely, for me, having the smaller tile definitely helped, because I had a lot of outside curbs. They make little ramps that go up to this so it can angle up to the tile to not make it too big of a deal. But just something to be aware of, that the Game Outdoor is actually a little bit taller than the other tiles. Well, hopefully this helps. If you have any more questions, go to my website, masterbasketball.com. I have a Versacourt review there and some other articles that could help you out if you're making your own basketball court. So, thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe if you found this helpful. Thanks.